Hello, I'm gonna start this video again with a warning. I'm a taxidermist. That's what I do. That's my side gig to help support my family, make some extra money. So if you are offended by that, get off my page. If you're offended by hunters who provide meat for their family, get off my page. What I'm showing you now is one of the young bulls that we took down this elk season. I'm very thankful for him because he has supplied meat for our family for the winter. But what I want to show you, just because I have so many people that follow me on here to get tips for doing Europeans of their own. So I want to show it. When I say clean all the flesh off prior to putting in your simmering pot, I want to show you what I mean. So this is this young guy here. Now this is what it should look like. Can you see there's like next to no meat left on there at all? It's important because I'll show you why. Especially behind these in the eye sockets and in the temple area. And it's not just for elk, it's literally for any animal, any skull. There is a lot, and I mean a lot of fat, and that is what gives you, oh, and I just dumped it everywhere. Okay, well, there was more. So this right here was behind the two eyes, and literally I dropped half of it on the floor. So that's all fat. Fat equals grease, which equals stained skulls, yellow skulls over time. Same thing with the brain. The brain is extremely fatty. And I have lots of people, I've even had taxidermists tell me, I cook them and I leave the eyes in, I leave the brain in, it just cooks right out. It does, but you're also cooking that grease and that fat into your bone. So if you want nice, white colored skulls, take the time to remove the brain, remove the eyes, remove all of the fat you can and all of the meat you can, and you are going to end up with a beautiful looking mount every single time. Now, we also know that this elk wasn't at 3.5 years of age or what you would consider fully mature, because if you look at the bottom jaw here, you can see these back molars, the 6. You see how there's still some gums that is over top here of the cusp or the crown of the tooth? That means they were just erupting. So he's not 3.5 yet. I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna show you the teeth on the upper jaw or the skull of the elk. Okay, so here is his upper jaw, and we have all 5 of the teeth here. And as you can see, the 6th back molar, cheek molar, is just starting to erupt through the gum line now. So we know that this young bull was not quite 3.5 years old. And another cool thing I want to show you guys that maybe some of you don't know, these teeth right here are called ivories. They also have a nickname of whistlers or buglers. And these are actual ivory. It's said that as the elk evolved, they had tusks and they have just shrunk down to this. So it's pretty easy to age elk, basically from birth to 3.5 years of age, because by 3.5 years, like I stated, all their permanent teeth are in. After that, it's a bit of a guessing game. You really have to go by tooth wear to kind of guesstimate the age of the elk. So I'm showing you here all of the sharp edges on these teeth, as you can see, or the cusps or the crown. They're all pretty sharp and jagged, so that's another good indication that he is young. With older elk, be it cows or bulls, there won't be any sharp edges at all. They'll be flat, and some of the times they will be ground right down to nothing. There will be like that much tooth sticking above the gum line. And that's a really good indication of a much older animal.